Hi guys, it's been a long time. I actually wanted to start back doing videos a while now, but my camera is kind of giving a little bit of problems, so I need to get a new camera. So please bear with me with this terrible, what do you call it? You know, stuff looking all fuzzy. I hope everybody's doing well. I know that's kind of a hard sell with a lot of you seeing everything that's been going on, with the pandemic, which has turned into a long time as I had suspected originally in the beginning. It's been a very interesting turn of events to see how people have, it had gone from socially distant or no, like physically distant but socially connected to now people just kind of fighting one another and cursing each other out, calling each other names because of a difference of opinions that, I mean, quite frankly, everybody has the same level of knowledge unless you are an actual researcher who's been in the lab doing research and actually doing everything. Everybody has the same level of knowledge, even though some think they have more than others. um, it's a little sad to see, but at the same time, with a lot of the books that I've read, it's kind of interesting how life, as they say, will imitate art, or maybe it's how, like the cycle of life, how it goes, and then something, somebody will write about it, and then it will, you won't see it in your face, and then it will come back around again, and maybe that's what's happening right now, because some of the things that I've been seeing is kind of like, whoa, how are we like moving in this kind of direction. I am not one to be calling people names and going, crazy over people's opinion or whatever. I do strongly believe, though, that people have the right to their own opinions. I believe that people have the right to choice. I believe in choice. I am completely against censorship. I have always been against censorship. Even when people say the most vile things, I think they have the right to say it. And I will always stand by that, because as far as I see, censorship is a slippery slope. Once you start censoring one thing, and then it becomes like, I'm gonna censor all the time, and at some point you're gonna be like, okay, so you're censoring what exactly and for what reason? So and I think I'm seeing that's what's happening. I mean, I can't imagine that anybody will be okay with people who are qualified people in the field and whatever field, and they're being censored. Their opinions are not even being taken into consideration. They're being thrown out. They're just being lumped in with people who may not have information. They have information. They were respected just a short time ago. What happened? So I think it's very interesting to see how things are turning and panning out now, and I think it will always be beneficial to kind of do some self-reflection, because I know in the heat of the moment everybody is like anxious. They want to get back to life, and you, in the heat of it, like emotion takes over, and you tend to want to block out everything else. You just want to get back to what you know is normal, quote unquote. But I think it's also very important to take stock of what's going on around you, not just what's being said to you, but what's not being said, and look at actions, and look at things that just don't make sense. Don't turn off your brain. If your brain says this is not adding up, this is not making sense, I encourage you to kind of go deeper into that, because that usually is the crux of when you start doing those kind of deductive reasoning, and when you start asking those critical questions, then you force people, especially people with the power to make decisions on your behalf, on your life, you force them to have to answer you. And I think it's important for all of us to be critical thinkers and not be afraid to ask the hard questions. I really want to start back doing more videos. I know I have been a lot MIA. I mean, I've really been focusing on trying to grow my business. I've done a lot of different things. I've expanded a lot. Well, not as much as I would like to yet, but it's a process. I recently started selling LPGs, so if you're in the Rima area, hail me out. I also started doing a little mini mart stuff as well, phone cards and more to come. So I am hoping that I will continue doing videos, and I won't be as much of a stranger, and I'm really gonna try to focus and get a better camera. So I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are not losing your mind, and I really hope that for all of us that things could get back to how they were, and we could get back to being a community again. And stay safe in this rain. Okay, bye.